Sometimes when the world is quiet, I sit with that girl that is still within me. She's still curious. She's living in the moment. And I say to that girl within me, hey, look how far we've come. They said the world would steal things. They were right. But they never told me how much it would give back. I've been that barefoot girl as a teen dancing in the summer rain, and a mother with tired eyes who loves her children so much and arms full of love. The woman who dared to dream past her prime because no one told her that she wasn't allowed to. They call it aging. I call it unfolding. I'm still here, and I'm not done yet. Several years ago, I did a video, and maybe you have watched it, when my granddaughter came down here with her friends, and we had a conversation over breakfast, and she asked me, hey, Nana, what could you tell me and what could you tell us and how to best live our lives? Well, that was $1 million question, and I tried to answer it the best I could, and then I made a video of that conversation of the things that I thought were really important off the top of my head. Well, at the end of this month, I'm going up to Kentucky to her college graduation. So she has now become a young woman. She will be flying out of the nest. She already has a really, really good job lined up. And when I was on the phone with her the other day, she said, Nana, you really have helped me think about my life and think about where I'm going. It really was wonderful that you were able to even share that with my friends. But now that I'm going out into the world, really going out into the world on my own, living by myself in a new state, what advice would you give me? And I thought I'd exhausted all kinds of advice that I could give to younger people or to my granddaughters. And maybe, if you're older, you might not be interested in this video, but I'm sure you either have children, nieces or nephews, or young friends around you that maybe you can impart some of the advice that and things that you have learned in your life that you can pass along to them. But the first thing that really came to my mind, and I have kind of written down here a list of 5 things that I thought were really important. And I think the first thing that I would tell them, and that's really, really important, don't be afraid to stand out. Don't be afraid to be different. When you look at all of the people that have achieved great things in your life, they have not stepped into a box. They have not stepped into a mold. They have been different. They're not afraid to be unique and to be something that's not just ordinary. They have not suppressed their ideas or their opinions, and they have stood up for what they think is right in life. Be confident in your belief and ideas, even if they are different than everyone else's. Something that I have practiced my whole life. Don't ever forget that life is a ladder. There's steps that can take you up. There's steps that can take you very, very far in life. But the reality is nobody ever stays there at the top. There is always a time when you will be climbing down. And when you climb down, you just may be passing those people that you passed on the way up. So remember, in that climb in life, always be kind and generous to everyone you meet, because you never know who you will encounter on the way down in life. It has never failed me to believe in this, because I've had about every 10 years, I say, I've been reinvented myself and had different chapters in my life. And I've always maybe been with people, and maybe I excelled a little bit more than they did, and maybe not, not always. But I always knew that I had to be kind, and I wanted to be kind to everyone, because there's nothing nicer that when you're on your way down, you can give someone else a leg up that ladder. Your body is a temple. Don't ever forget that. You are what you eat. You are what you think. Don't drink. Don't smoke. Don't do drugs. Because if you take care of that shell that was given to you by God, it will help you not only to lead a healthier life, but a happier life. And you will be able to function in life a lot longer if you pay attention to how you treat that body. And always, always have self-respect for your body. And I think you know what I mean by that. It's extremely important to respect yourself and the house that your soul lives in. And talking about soul, let your faith be your guide in life. Believe in God. Believe that you are never alone, and that you always have someone who has your back, who is sitting on your shoulder to give you the strength and to guide you. And if you listen to that little voice within, you probably will be making for the rest of your life the right decisions. And don't be afraid or anxious or lose your beliefs if you feel the road has taken a detour, if you see that maybe you've fallen into a sinkhole that you don't know how you can get out of. If you have a strong faith, if you have a strong belief in your higher power, He will reach His hand out and help you and guide you out of that sinkhole, and He will lead you to the mountains in your life. Don't be afraid to express your faith to others. You don't have to hide who you are. Make your mark, no matter how big or small. Live your purpose and live your dream, and never give up on your uniqueness, and never be afraid to be you. Thank you so much for watching with me today. I know this video may not be for everyone, but I know that there is a young generation that is around each and every one of us, and I'm hoping that we elders can share what we know and what we can do to help this younger generation move forward so that we can build a better world for all of us. Please be kind to whomever crosses your path, and please know that you are loved. And I will see you again in my next video.